So this is pretty much the resort after the COVID-19 outbreak. It's pretty much dead, although yeah, it was a little crowded, but still nothing was filled up. The other side where the family stuff is, that's definitely a lot more crowded, but the adults only side's very, very empty, especially on the beach. Even a couple other days today, granted it's a little cloudy, but for the most part, you'd expect to see a lot more people here for sure. We've been here for several days now, and it was packed, very, very packed. Even now at this time of night, activities going on. This bar was open not too long ago. A couple nights ago it's been closed. This one's closed now too. So it's interesting. It's almost like we've got this side all to ourselves. Pretty cool. Never had a resort pretty much all to ourselves. I think most Americans got out. Today we tried to get out today, but every single flight was booked or canceled. Tomorrow was our initial flight, or the one we had scheduled, that was canceled. Everything we booked for pretty much a week out, we were booking like crazy. That all got canceled. We found one flight. We're hoping we get to stick to that tomorrow. If we don't, we'll let you know. I hope I can do this all in kind of one video. I didn't really bring any laptop down here to edit anything with, so it's going to be a little difficult to try to make sense of the timeline of everything here. Other than that, it's cool and it's eerie at the same time. It's like, yeah, we've got this whole place to ourselves pretty much. Yeah, we're pretty much the only Americans here, but at the same time everything is shut down. If you can see behind me, like where all the bars and the entertainment and stuff is, quietness. It's completely quiet. It's dead. I apologize for the wind in advance, but I'm at the lounge in the airport in Terminal B. It's pretty cool. They have an infinity pool out here. There's only a couple of flights, I think 5 flights total leaving today from Terminal B. So this is kind of where we're just going to be hanging out until we're able to get on our flight, hopefully tonight, and get out of here. But this is pretty cool. So we've made it to, now we're in Indiana. We got to Chicago, picked up the car, and just wanted to get out of there and really get this road trip started. The flight was pretty good. It was super packed. It was our first time ever flying. I don't even know the name of the airline. I think it was the Frontier. Yeah, I'd never even heard of Frontier before, but it was like the only flight leaving the Dominican going to the U.S. And of course, the only airport that was available today was Chicago, which is just about 800 miles away from home. We're going to see if we can basically get this whole thing done in one night. I don't know. We're kind of tired. At least I am. We just picked up some snacks at some rest stop, but rented I think it's like a 2019 Mitsubishi Eclipse, and the Eclipses apparently now are SUVs, so that's kind of cool. We'll update you as we go. So far, I think maybe we'll find a place in Ohio to stop or Pennsylvania to stop. I think it's like another 300 miles to Ohio. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe less, probably less. So we'll see how far we can get from then, and we'll update you in the next place. So we've decided to stop for the night. We are in Howe, Indiana. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, so between going from Eastern Daylight Time in Punta Cana to whatever the time is beforehand, it's early. And in Chicago now back to EDT, it really is 2 o'clock for us. And we are at the Super 8 in Howe. So this is interesting. This hotel does not appear that it's been updated, probably since it's been opened. You can see some plastic yellowing and things that would indicate that not really having an update for a long time, and they've moved all the furniture out like half a foot, so if they're going for that make the room feel a little smaller deal, they've really nailed it. I think it was $80 for the night here, so it's not too bad, especially at moment's notice. It kind of smells like there's been a lot of pets that stayed in here. but what can you do? It's the view that we've got. We've only got 9 more hours to go, pretty much on the drive. So probably 2 or 3 more stops on the way tomorrow. Hopefully we can get to leave sometime around 9 o'clock in the morning, the latest. I guess we'll see how we feel. We'll wake up tomorrow because we're not in a huge rush to get back. But it would be nice to be back home. Yeah, wow. This one even comes with a full clock radio. How cool is that? So who knows where the next update will be? Maybe another hotel, maybe on the road somewhere, or at some place cool on the way. We are back in the 2020 Mitsubishi Eclipse. Still thrown off that it's a sedan, or not a sedan, and some all-wheel drive SUV. So now we're getting back to the road, hoping to get at least New Jersey today. Obviously, home would be ideal. Still have about 9 hours and 15 minutes to go, traffic depending. Because of this whole coronavirus thing, traffic should be lighter than usual. So we're just going to go ahead and we're going to see where we have to stop. If we stop and see anywhere interesting or anybody interesting, we'll be sure to film that as well. But for now, it's time to get back on the road. At some rest stop in Ohio. Everything here is pretty much closed. The Burger King's open. The restaurants are for takeout only. So that's what we did. Got ourselves some nice junk food. Time to go make truck and then head back on the road. Alright, this car just hit 1,000 miles and we are right outside of Pennsylvania. Somewhere still at the butt end of Ohio. Probably about 5-10 miles away from PA. And then we start another couple hundred miles, I think a little over 310, 315 miles to New Jersey once we're in Pennsylvania.
There's a speed trap ahead.
And we gotta watch out for that. We've made it to Pennsylvania, and pretty much all the rest stops are shut down by order of the governor. There's only a couple that are open. I think the truckers got all upset about it, and rightfully so, because they do have to rest. They can't be on the road for however many hours it is. And they installed these porta potties. There's like 4 of them there, and only a few of them are open on the way. So if you got to poop, or more importantly, if I got to poop, or if you got to poop, then we're either going to have to find a restaurant nearby, or maybe there's a rest stop that is open, or hit one of these porta potties. So I think the next check-in will be in New Jersey back when we're home, or somewhere else if there's any place interesting that we find on the way. But I think right now our goal is just get home and
4.5 hours.
Yeah, so we still have a little ways to go. We've covered a little over, I think, 300 something miles today so far, which isn't too bad. So another 300 to go. So after a 5-hour flight and a 12.5-hour drive, we finally made it back. So thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you liked the video. Like the video if you liked it as well. That helps. Share it with a friend if you thought it was interesting. And remember, as always, to keep it foul. Oh, I just farted.